Can chess really prepare kids for life? How do you prepare your child for life? School teaches facts. Sports teach teamwork. But who teaches strategic thinking? Rational decisions making under pressure. Long-term planning. For our family, the answer was chess. Today I'm sharing 10 lessons my children learned from chess that changed who they became. Most people think chess is just moving pieces on a board. But what if every chess game is actually 50 plus life decisions compressed into a few hours? Each decision has consequences that reveal themselves immediately. Welcome to Chess Academy. I'm chessdad. Lesson 1. Strategic planning wins. My daughter Lara's chess style was always slow, positional, strategic. Think Karpov, strategically strangling opponents over time. That approach transferred to her biggest life decision. At 15, she became interested in human biology and genetics. Ireland has transition year where students explore career paths. Lara got work experience at the UCD genetics lab. Loved the science, but realized lab work wasn't for her, too much waiting for results. Then she tried a translational medicine camp. That confirmed it. Medicine was her goal. Getting into medical school in Ireland is brutally competitive. She picked RCSI, one of the toughest programs. So she mapped out a 2-year strategy for her leaving certificate exams. Every single point calculated. She even read in Croatian, her native language, to pick up extra points. Started her HPAT exam strategy 6 months early. Result? She got into her first choice medical school. That's chess thinking applied to life. Plan backwards from your goal. Think multiple moves ahead. Lesson 2. Rational over emotional decisions. My son Leon at ages 10 to 12, a typical boy. I couldn't imagine him at the university. He hated school, especially subjects boring to him like history. Even after we moved to Ireland, school was better, but never his favorite place. But Leon understood which choices get you furthest in life. He knew a sales job without a degree meant his career would plateau quickly. Limited options, limited growth. So despite hating school, he chose business school. He studied at exactly the level needed to enter his chosen program. No more, no less. Strategic minimum effort for maximum outcome. And now, the library is his favorite place. Who would have predicted that? Chess taught him, make the best move, not the move you want to make. Rational decisions beat emotional ones every time. Lesson 3. Think before you act. My youngest daughter, Lorena, discovered her own superpower at age 8, completely on her own. Think before you act, she told me proudly. She realized she can't play blitz or rapid chess. She needs time to think. But give her time, she can simply outthink faster kids by making more effort. At the beginning, not knowing what to play, she would push a pawn. Now she knows that pawns don't go backwards, and every move is permanent once you let go of the piece. She understood at 8 that careful thought prevents regrettable actions. Think first, act second. Lesson 4. Effort beats speed. Lorena went the opposite direction from her siblings. Leon and Lara played too fast for years, but Lorena started playing at home, not at a chess club where everyone blitzes through games. She realized something fundamental. Quality of thought beats speed of thought. Her strength? When you give her time, she thinks deeper and longer than her opponents. Working on time management is her current challenge, but she knows her advantage. That's a life lesson right there. Some decisions deserve deep analysis, not quick reactions. Depth beats speed when it matters most. Lesson 5. Persistence through years. Leon and Lara took 5 years to learn proper time management in chess. Hundreds of conversations about slowing down. Hundreds of games lost purely to playing too fast. It finally clicked during our Ireland move in their teenage years. But here's what matters. Today, their time management is excellent beyond chess. scheduling university exams, juggling private life and school demands, multiple priorities running simultaneously. It seems easy to them now. 5 years of chess training transferred to life. Chess taught them some skills take years to develop. That's completely normal. Results aren't immediate, but they come with persistence. Lesson 6. Actions have real consequences. Chess punishes mistakes immediately. Hang your queen, it gets captured. The game is probably lost. Push a pawn carelessly. That weakness lasts the entire game. There is no undo button on the board. The immediate feedback loop is brutal but fair. My children experienced hundreds of losses from single careless moves. Each loss reinforced the same message. One mistake can undo an hour of good play. That lesson transferred directly to life decisions. Choose the wrong university program, consequences last years. Post something inappropriate online, digital footprints are permanent. Chess taught them consequences are real and immediate, whether on 64 squares or in life. Lesson 7. Grace under ultimate pressure. National Club Cup Final, Spring 2023. Leon's board, 20 people watching, 1 hour of intense pressure. The team needed him to win. He'd never beaten his opponent, Jacob, rated 100 points higher. Finally, Leon got a winning position. King move decision. Light square equals stalemate, dark square equals win. He picked up his king, started moving it toward the light square. Everyone in the room stopped breathing. Then he smiled and placed it on the dark square. The room burst into laughter. Pressure released. When the pressure was most intense, he made a chess joke. But grace under pressure looks different for everyone. My daughter Lara, many games with under 3 minutes remaining for 90 minutes of play. Opponents always expected time trouble blunders. But that was her comfort zone. Her time never ran out. Chess taught them both. Composure matters most when the stakes are highest. Lesson 8. Long-term development thinking. In 2014, we traveled to Durban, South Africa for Lara's first World Championship. She was 7. During that trip, I spent some time talking to older chess teenagers, 14 to 18 years old. They impressed me deeply. Focused, patient, clear goals. But most impressive, their rational career planning. They knew what they wanted to study and why. They understood what grades they needed. They had 2 to 3 year plans mapped out. I thought, this is what I want for my children. I set that course then, watched, waited. Now, I see the same behaviors in my teenagers. It's no coincidence. You get this with years of chess. They learn to plan their development, not just their next move. Lesson 9. Learning to juggle. Priorities weekend pattern in our family. We didn't rest. We traveled to remote tournaments, writing homework in the car, studying on the road, tournament all day Saturday, assignments Saturday night, repeat Sunday, managing chess, school, physical activities, social life, all simultaneously. I remember a conversation at my former company, Procter & Gamble. The HR manager told me their research showed the best career performers had juggled intense hobbies during their education. They learned priority management through juggling. Leon's first intellectual earning, teaching chess at a summer camp. He realized knowledge pays better than physical work. That led directly to understanding university's long-term value. Isn't this what life is about? Managing multiple priorities effectively. Chess taught them young. Lesson 10. Self-awareness of your strengths. Lorena at age 8 knows thinking deeply is her superpower. She can't compete on speed, but give her time and she dominates on depth. Leo knew school wasn't his natural strength, but university was still the right path. Lara knew lab work wasn't for her after actually trying it. Understanding yourself leads to better life decisions. Playing to your strengths. Managing your weaknesses, not comparing yourself to others. Chess taught them, know thyself, then play your best game. Sooner or later, children stop listening to parents' advice. It's inevitable. So it's great to have something else deliver the right messages. Chess serves this perfectly. Delayed gratification. Work leads to improvement, leads to results. Independent thinking. Analyze your own mistakes without excuses. Rational decisions. Pressure forces clear thinking. The board doesn't care about your intentions. It shows reality. Chess became the voice delivering lessons we couldn't. Let me recap the 10 lessons. Strategic planning. Think moves ahead. Rational over emotional decisions. Think before you act. Effort beats speed. Persistence through years. Actions have consequences. Grace under ultimate pressure. Long-term development thinking. Learning to juggle priorities. Self-awareness of your strengths. Can a board game really teach life skills? These aren't chess skills, these are life skills. Chess was just the vehicle that delivered them. Real results: Lara at medical school, Leon at business school, Lorena developing these same patterns at 11. They learn to think independently, plan strategically, decide rationally under pressure. You decide, are these lessons worth 10 years of chess? Which of these 10 lessons resonates with you most? What has your child learned from chess beyond the board? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. Subscribe for more chess parenting insights. Thanks for watching Chess Academy. I'm chessdad. See you in the next video.